There's definitely an integral relationship between hip hop and jazz, and hip hop and jazz, hip hop and hip hop and jazz.
To the days of my past, and the day that's my last. Open letter to rest, pain and suffering that cast silent traumas on blast. For the air that I breathe, for the bliss that I see, for the people that I see, for the times that I read, for the tears that you see, for the burden that's so steep, for the fears that just creep, for the people that deceive, for the pain I receive, for the praise that's service on peak. My tongue's a jewelry to the wider word. It reveals the words which deserved it to deserve it. That's the devil of the circus. We call life. Pride is the devil, quality ripe. Emotional exhibition, split personality type. I'm falling in 3 dimensions like Cooper. Memories rewind, hearts crossed with a knife. A good night's sleep might get me through the dilemma. Blood on my hands like Oppenheimer, the stigma. My life's a design, completely rigged in Figma. Letting the word it reach its end in pure Sigma. The swirl inside my heart is returning a sensation. The observation is lacking a pure failure of patience. A mirror reflecting the depths of my internal segregation. But do you see yourself, or is it just contemplation? See the spirit in everybody, vision seeking no difference. A god or a holy body, what's a black and a white when everyone's fate derived from the evil, a ratio uneven.
Caution. This is the third and final phase. You still have the option to take a step back from this. However, Ahmed, if you choose the opposite, you won't get a second chance.
Do you wish to continue?
Yes. Are the flames in you still burning?
You have no identity. Come, Ahmed, you need help.
Can't be completed.
You ruined everything.
What were you thinking, Ahmed? Love will complete you? Feel it, Ahmed. Burn in it.
Do you even understand what's happening?
Baptized soul, bring the harmony of baptized soul. Look me in the mirror, baptized soul. Speak of my sins, I'm a baptized soul. Letting go my past, a baptized soul. Take your hand in mine, a baptized soul. Trust the weakness, I'm a baptized soul. Read my mind, I'm a baptized soul. My belief is in the disobedience. My society kicking, get his bleeding in. You a queen but giving birth to peasants. You don't have remorse, that is no secret. What is leading in a sense of guilt. Every time I'm searching heaven, wicked I built. A good intention is your deepest crime. No need for no evil, in you it resides. Existence is in the shadows of vector. A parkour through the city would help them. Black coat and a white shirt and the dark ties as he runs a sector. Improvised, this is improvised. Me and him, we have the same lives. Wrong path, the darkness arrives. A false mask that we hide behind. A true mask that we hide behind. Went to the city and run out of patience. A magical tale in the dark of the basement. My mind is objected, my heart is neglected. My body can push me no further, subjected. And what is a soul of religion, a bias? My heart is in awe and confusion. I'm tired of running your shoes. I'm tired, I'd kill myself but not accept. I'm tired of running, I'm tired of the hatred. The past is the pain to the pain that you painted. Monochromatic and visual, the colors. Man, don't you accept it, man, am you faded, you hate it, just steal it and kill. Put out the grief, the heart on the table and still do not exist. Just do not be real, please do not feel weak on your knees and the sword in your heart is the pill. But why does it hurt? Why is it ammo that it cannot feel? The scars on your heart is what warriors could not fulfill. But what is a pill when a gun's on your neck and you wish for it to be inside of your mouth? I'm a wreck, I'm heartless, I'm broken and shattered the glass. I'm kissing myself, I don't know who I am. My mind is driving me crazy, I wanna be living the darkness. I'm driving on maximum, girl right beside me, she knows I'm a mess. I crash it but I will not die, cause my faith is diabolical. Even when I push a knife in my spine, I don't feel no remorse. It's only the force that is making this possible. Pressures are served, the waging is bleeding, and so is the bliss. Just gotta do this one thing, for everything turns to his wish. Just gotta do this one thing, for everything turns to his wish.
Of course it is. You know we waited for it the whole year.
But we're still home there, really?
It's gonna be okay. We're here for our own thing. You and me, we're a team, right?
I know, yes we are.
So come on, let me take you on.
Leaving this place, put you in circles. My aerial intention is keeping this pace. Are you surprised the mask is finally off and you're seeing this face? If you were to see what I wrote on in blood for you, you would probably feel this case. Life is a maze and I try to escape every sensation that keeps me awake. I'm trying to not put a knife to my throat and call it a day. Call it the end of my happiness. I am not putting a cape. There is no hero, no Viol who's willing to sacrifice soldiers to keep it away. Don't know my ways and the sight of us forced to choose was made. My purpose, I talk to my feelings and I take my heart out, I brought it to tables. I hope you accept it, somebody collect it. I know you can tear it, I know I can take it. There's blood in your teeth and the hatred in eyes. Side I could see if I wasn't this blind. A side I could see and this good in my eyes.
Hold my hand tightly, I'll make you revive, I'll make you alive.
Believe and be real and there's good in my eyes. And if I conceal, I know that I'm weak. To you I unveil, you know you can see that the world is a mess. I'm fighting my demons, I might be a threat. My life is yours if you're willing to take it. The path is clear but there's wicked on sight. There's wicked on sight and there's wicked on sight. You know I will kill for you just to protect. My heart is neglected, I'll keep yours in check. I'll cut out a part of me just for your breath. Arms that have carried a burden, I see with a threat. The pain that has been, you know that I've seen. You know I'm the savior, you know I revive. The path is clear but there's wicked on sight. The path is clear but there's wicked on sight. The path is clear but there's wicked on. Subject to corners, I know that you know that I'm in an oblivion. I'm faded, I gated my feelings. I'm learning, evolving. You run out of patience, I run out of options. I'm running, I'm thinking my mind is a mess. I'm gonna escape it, man, this is my chest. Where I finally win, I'll take out the queen, then I beat out my sins. The Greek, the mythology, victory line is the cut of the blade on my arteries. What's an apology, pushed to the edge? My life is a thread that has become a part of me. Part of me, fear, lust, and the rage and the bliss that is eating me. Don't you forget, Ahmad, you gotta win, don't you get stuck. The diabolical is killing me, save me, it's onto my heart. I just wanna tear it apart, put it to the table so you can consume it and become a part of me. Fight the race with me, I'm stuck and I'm dying, I'm evil, it's onto my heart. The part is too crooked, I'm blinded with evil, I'm blinded with blood. I'm blinded disguise, the path isn't clear. I'm rushing the path and there's wicked on sight. The path isn't clear, I'm rushing the path and there's wicked on sight. It's wicked on sight.
Why do you have to distance yourself once again?
You think we just had a good time and you're bringing this up again?
You have stopped caring. You are becoming absurd. This is not who you are.
Who am I? Tell me because I really don't know.
What is that supposed to? What is that? Have you been drinking?
I'm doing my best to care for you and...
This is you caring for me? Insane, Ahmad.
Stop screaming before I tear you down.
What do you mean? What does that?
Please, stop before I push this knife in your throat.
A new ambition, bring your ammunition to the streets. So my I see demolition and my prospect is deep up in the pickle. Where's the rider? Who's the one who take you home? And my premonition speak a volume that's pretty steep. I wanna know you finna stand for me. Is it you or the society who be grand for me? So sacred on revelation, what is a trend for me? My bare hands write history with anatomy. You seeking truth in my words, my lies in wisdom. But wisdom is something that you gon' obtain from the system. Cause once a wise man said a lot of things at once, he spoke silence. It was begging inside the kingdom. My majesty, my rituals. Hi, my name is Ahmad, I'm a spiritual individual. My rhymes will lead your steps to the paths, not only visual, but purifying your soul, not baptized by the equilibrium. Bring out new commandments, if I die, then I know you will. So you can be the man to your son, no walking flesh or zeal. Teach them if they wanna be in spring, they fight to winter. You gotta pick the pieces refurbished, this isn't seasonal. My child to be terror. Once upon a time there was a child, his name was Breathless. His friends call himself as a characteristic treasure. Work at the garage, a tire shop where he was helping his dad win the facilities. He was a prospering message to the children that you could be felicity to family is fruitful. Selfless was proud of how he was the pride, indivisible. Brain comprehending all the values, it was mutual. He was the man to be the way he be, it wasn't usual. One day he working at the counter, I said on the haze. The weather be mysterious, you get lost inside the waves. For the fog, green team twisted like it is a maze. A customer approaching, better get back to it, behave. That's when the vision settle a man behind the mask. The one you see in Slash is a person on murder task. Relapsed away selfless, came back to life, we ask him that. How may I help you, sir, with the tone you have when you lost on the map? I feel like there's a puncture in my tire, will you see? Is this a plan to kidnap me, selfless, taught helplessly? He couldn't send his father for it, he was out to the city. He go up to his car, almost invisible where he came from. Push the plier to the surface, performing his act like a miracle. But this ain't no Shakespeare play. First time he actually selfless. He put the tire in the water, do his thing, rotate it back in. Walking back to the counter, all you gotta do is receive them 15. He probably having breakdowns once the transaction has been. The man hands him over the dollar, selfless is half that. Then he walks away, he's off your lighter, no more reminiscent. Strange coincidence, look at the note, the edge is red. He start to wonder, till it all the way, see it dripping, his mind start to stutter. The number covered in blood, await as he looked through the wrist off him. See his father's ring pushed between the two bills he muster. Whatever he could gather from his thoughts, as a strange force hit him straight on his face, he fell apart. His nose tore, all he sees is hallucinations, the masked face drag him to his car. He begged him, thrashed his head in the back, his blood all over the place as he shoved him. Sacred the way he's still alive, the man. The man. Yeah. And just to serve, the rage in him is bleeding, and so is the bliss. Just gotta do this one thing before it all turns to my wish.
Still don't know what has gotten into my mental. Still processing. Still fighting this diabolical feeling. But it isn't working. I think I'm suffering.
Viol Swae. look into my eyes and I'll put you into a dream. A sky full of intensity, your body feel you need. Trusting me with your heart, I fulfill the night conceal. Protecting you, existence is a real I fulfill. Do you feel how I feel? This a feeling, this a dream. Whenever I close my eyes at night, my heart's a requiem. Who do I bring to life now? The love that has been lost. Who do you bring to life now? Tell what your body costs. The real light is shedding and you're seeing me for real. The real light is shedding and you're seeing me for real. The honeymoon is over, baby, this is me, I'm real. The honeymoon is over, baby, this is me, I'm real. This is me, I'm real, I don't know if you read enough. Disassociating from my past, I bleed enough. My whole life is a downward spiral, experience the rough. But you was never into bondage, how we turned this tough. I learned from my mistakes, I have been too exhausted. Leaving my life behind like children I fostered. Whatever the loneliness told me to do, I do to be alive. There was no soul in me, I sold it to the devil, I emphasize. So you can see and look into my eyes, see the tears that never fall. But hold a lot of grief, a lot of pain, I felt it all. No, 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 I felt it all. Yeah, Riding down the street, a hypothesis of a genius. My pride is way too egoistic, all it does is make a wish. And I am best serving the serves till his last breath. But you obey my relay, my delay is conscious. Oblivious the way she lay at night, see her in my sight. Meanwhile I'm trying to put it right, my mind is losing patience. She my wife, she orbiting for others like a space station. I am paying for my children, I'm an addict to sensation. Mine is a Jewish invasion, I destroy a whole nation. She be shedding sweat and then allow me to get more paper. Contradiction, life the way I live, I ain't nobody's savior. Family that I built, ain't no family, I got 4 daughters. Really ain't enough to fill the place that is obnoxious. Only time I'm ever in my mind, I'll be a cloud 9. Cause being in somebody, not your wife, can only please your soul. And letting go as deep as it can carry all of your thoughts and all of your regrets, that is losing your consciousness. But what do I care for? My soul is finding peace and heart. Or maybe not, but I don't call myself a cheater. I'm a fighter, I believe in love and I love the drugs. Know that I'm a fighter, and I am not the only one who's off full of the purity. But she went to a guy across the street, and you know that make me feel very angry. I lose my patience once again. Bought a packet of those big plays, the ones they banned. And yesterday feeling might just be the one I'm falling in. Like the first gate ending, that's a spiral I be breathing in. See her through the window when she coming back, she got a smile. I don't really like a smile, I hate that smile, I beat her right. She opened up the door with the spare keys, a size to mine. But when she in, she head to the kitchen to get some tea for mine. Maybe she need peace of mind, or maybe I need a piece of her mind. Initiate the conversation, sit in darkness on the sofa. She can tell I'm high again at 6 p.m, she knows no sober. I can show her better and but she does not deserve it though. What's a hoe? A question I ask her and the face I'm for. Pretty sure she cannot see my face, her vision blocked away. What do you mean that's not a question, ho? You fading away. Who's gonna provide for the family if not you, my crazy bae? I know whose life you been on too lately, don't call me hooligan. The consequence to your actions is a solid punishment. But you not even tight, so nothing you can do subjustice in. Kept a solid thread over the sofa that I picked before. I let her slide over her throat, strangling till she back for more. A woman screams and it all feels so good that you just wanna do it.
Yeah, I wanna adore you screaming, baby.
The rage in me is satisfied, the boiling blood is thicker though. I drag her to the children's room, I haven't really been here before. She's screaming and her eyes are full of tears, I like to see them more. She noticed something that I did before this pretty obscure. If you weren't such a whore, your children would have been secure. She see what I had done, by that point the blood had touched her feet. And she was buried, see the 4 bodies that broke like rattled teeth. Her tears were getting stronger and she hit me, that was with her arm. The calm before the storm, she wished to hold her daughters, give them arms. But I had put a blade to their neck and let them all just be whipped off. Such a pleasant feeling, give me meaning, I feel exhausted now. Her face covered in blood and I'm thinking when a drama get to an end. She rushing to me, make me crack my foot, I'm falling in dimensions. Adrenaline rush and she pushing against my neck. But then I pop the blade out, slam it in her throat, this is the end. Yeah.
Is this the end though? Nah, I'ma drag this woman to my car, take her where I wanna go. Oh wait, I feel the connection now. Yeah. My left mind emotional. I let the emotions take over, and this is what happens. So I'll keep that with me. I'll keep that with me.
The justice of the wage in me is bleeding, and so is the bliss. Just gotta do this one thing for everything goes to his wish. Yeah. Yeah.
You chose to leave, Ahmad. This is your decision.
Is the wage in you satisfied?
You are an emotional mess. Do you feel the hollowness? The wound? You're broken. There's a hole in your heart, Ahmad. I can strangle you and complete it.
The light kicks and the bland turns into dusk, and my vision sets free the blinds roll to the lust. Every pulse start to fear cause my heart full of rust. Every side that corrode I feel an imbalanced trust. You know a free mind is a peaceful sight. All I feel distrust, but my thoughts set right as the steps that I take float high like the kite that I tore as a child. Now I had done might walk against the breeze as I let myself breathe, and my feet slide against the impatient concrete, and my sight laid low on a vision so bleak. Approach 911 and 2 people obsolete, but no signs of the sirens ones I would escape. But the bond of the twisted was inhumane. They were screaming at each other, then they looked toward my face, devoid of emotion and the static insane. Plug the headphones back in the Walkman I carry like the weight of the thoughts that lay on me heavy. Everything full circle like the sound of the drift as the motion was sift till they pulled to the steady. I saw a screech, my sense of feelings is giving in. I put my hand above my hair, my heart beats sensitive, but the work of the joints put a force along my wish. I think I might just fall, but I'm a snitch with a stitch. That crash against the sign that set the speed down to 60s. I was seeing things through the multiple of what get me. As I fall against the slope, pulled me 20 feet down. Put bruises against my face, a drop pushed too deeply and I'm exhausted. But I would step aside the orbit, put my hands right on the trunk, wanna pull the doors off it as I get to the cockpit. Save the man who had lost it, but the game's play reversed and the moment retracted. Save myself from the mystery, my eyes look around, see no sight of a human life. My mind is stuck and round, contemplating what exists, even myself that I'm wrong. What's the purpose of an action if it ain't even gonna sound? My thought process circulate, I hear a faint breath. The sunset is washed away, the darkness is crept. I push the window off the door, I see that her soul slept. Break the door down, then I drag her from the depth. I see in black spots that's buzz in and out. My conscience tried to save the both of us from the drought of despair, but she wasn't aware, and so was I. If she had opened up her eyes, might have done otherwise. As I'm surrounded, the clouds of lust appear haunted. Push her closer into me, make her feel that she was wanted. An intersection so deep, she was mourning all the losses, coupled with the fact that she was bleeding, really not just from it, but then she gained her life back. This first thing that she gon' see, the savior of her life scratching on her skin. She wanted to resist, but I was already too in. I'm living life on last breath, and probably so was she. The cold breeze tear through me as I tore through her. I faint resist meant nothing, I was stronger than her. Absorbed the blue dress and the wild personality, the red fluid under my nails, a true victory. But as she felt lifeless, I took a few steps. My expression is static as them when they had pep. The ability to be superior had made me deaf to all the pains in the world. The story of a theft. I put my headphones back on and start walking on the road as the song of form waveforms Ashton bold. Yeah, as the song of form waveforms Ashton bold. That. Should take a life away if you go deep. A soul cleansing is what I need, but did I drift off the steep? I probably have to see. My vision is blinded, I cannot feel that if I go too deep, I might just get lost into this incentive. The way that I spend my life is regrettable, I meant it. When I said that I was gonna change, I just needed time to recover. But the demand was something I probably see it better. My outer body in peace, but my hands are covered in blood. I blessed another soul with love, the stains on my face is like a dove. The way it's shaped, I was right, the more for escape, but I'll relate. As I've sold my soul away, I would do anything for the devil, or anything for the demons I face every day just to level. My feelings, the lust has taken over. Viol has pressed the buzzer. This is the side of a life that I wanted, my power has taken over. Just as serve, the wage in me is bleeding and so is the bliss. Just gotta do this one thing for everything goes to his wish.
Isn't this what you wanted? Isn't this what you wanted, Ahmad?
Weak on your knees? That's exactly where you need to be, Ahmad. Do you seriously feel like the silence is killing you? Do you seriously feel like the time's killing you? No. No.
You're fucking insane, you know that? You ruined your life. Over what?
You ruined it. You ruined everything. What's the purpose? What is all of this? Now apparently you wanna blame it on rage.
Seeing my life turn into cinema, pure theater, this is my passion. Every single vein I have left in my body reacts to this sensation. To lift up the orchestra, symphonies the reward to my patience. I waited my life for this moment, the hearing the verdict is basing. See every word that you go hear, a tingle shift from my heart. My body weak, I know my soul is giving up, still this one part. The part anticipated, I made it, the devil knows it is over. The formation of damnation, a seed that bloomed to a flower. What is this leading to? My soul is getting closer as I run. And as he drives with this woman, but she's screaming, it's more like fun. And as he drives with his child tattoo his life, yeah, he wraps in a bunch. His dad is back at home, but he don't know the shark is a ton. Are you having fun? I'm seeing myself derived and I'm seeing myself exhausted. I'm tired and I've lost it, but something is begging for comfort. I wish into these words I hear a conquest, son of a mosh pit. Or maybe that's just my demons or deja vu. I'm a target, I wish into these words again. This time I know that I'm lost, surrounded by fog, magical, I know exactly my host. I see this building in my sight, a brutalistic design, a reflection of who I am inside. A broken soul and resigned, the board I see is covered in yellow. Since the dust it is screaming, my fate is begging me not to take a step forward, but I'm leaning. Already this is where I belong, so I let my light do the beaming. As I reach the door, say a prayer, then I approach unseen. And every time I search heaven, wicked is what I built. I see the burns inside, the smell of peroxide and what I melt. The definition of exhale, I breathe and then I felt the presence of another soul. In fact, it was who I dealt or have to deal with. I move forward, the crack beneath my feet. The sound of broken glass shattered like when you rattle your teeth. Filthy rats all around and then they approach me. Well, you're supposed to be here just like us, I proceed. The soul connection was deep, yet the atmosphere was cloudy. Yes, though I feel like we're all connected, that's make-believe. I weather not jump to conclusions, my life has changed significantly. Says the man who will kill his daughters, I question my informatively. I got a child in the back of my trunk, kidnapped him, I feel soulful. I question the sanity and look at my hands and see the motto. A rapist is judging killings and kidnappings, a life of weather endorsement, yet I hated the both of them. What they did was wrong in this moment. He wanted to shake hands and get to know each other, but I was vigilant. I punched him and stepped on his leg, deja vu just hit me again. I punch him again, blood is boiling, but this time the other man intervened. Push me to the ground, I get up back, then I'm engrossing my nails in them. I'm so alone, but every time I look into their faces, I know they're bleeding cause of their cases, or maybe because of my personal maces. But now the blood is not only onto my hands, but into my face and my neck. The hatred I possess is absurd, the way this turns into a bloody mess. He had a blade in his hand, the way he almost shoved it into my neck. A fresh piece I was escaping, the normal would be a clean shaped bed, and my feet was at the others. The leather shoes have made me suffer, and then I wonder how I got my hands into my back to pull the gun out. I aim at his head, then I push the trigger, he dies dead. But the Beretta slides out my hand when he pushes me back again. This time my head has no comfort, I'm literally against a cliff. It's like I'm lying on Durante, the way I'll probably be dead. 2 polar beers covered in blood and was losing his consciousness, on the verge of death as if the Green Reaper had locked itself in. But something crazy happens, he pulls the blade he picked and pushes it in my head.
pushed yourself to run. I can see how much you're trying, and it makes me sad that you went through all of that. You tried your best, but this loop will never end. If you don't allow the light in you, you say that you're the villain, the predator, but you're not. None of this is the karma coming back to you. You're a good person, and I'm really proud of you. You've just been alone for too long. But I can fix that.
No, you can't. Only I can. Yep. Viol Swae. Ahmad Raza Virk. Viol Quincy. Thoughts about living in money routine, this be my habit. Doing it out the box and I'm running laps like a rabbit. Whatever I ever said I don't repeat again, I made sure an encore will pass before, but the request was made by my soul. Or maybe my fate, maybe my rage was acting strange. A hurricane was what I felt inside, I was deranged. I felt the pain but I felt no remorse, everything was arranged. Your prophecies were absolute but your actual truth was a shame. It's such a shame what we have come to. Look how I got steel in my head and I still feel impromptu. Everything happens for a reason, exactly my motto. My afterlife is destroying this city like a mojo jojo. Destruction is subjective, destroy your life and be pessimistic. Maybe my debt's inevitable, but I'm looking for the message. The way I was promised to transcend, it was more pleasant. The static of time is killing, but this time I have no possessions. I lost everything, I don't point blame at no one no more. Worldly sensations, my thoughts aren't straight no more. But I always think rational, toxicity unmatchable. Even though we die in the end, some hearts just don't bleed no more. Why do I kidnap a child just to keep him in the trunk as I die? Why do I make believe killing my own children would make me alive? Why would I kill my own wife and make sure she ain't survive? Why do I rape a woman in the car with a guy that's demised? It ain't because of pleasure and it ain't because I like to kill. It ain't because I gotta satisfy what derives the ill. Certainly not because it's who I am a better person. But because life can take you to places that are various versions. Various emotions take over, control my life, made me the way I am. A person of negativity, ruled by rage, the peace was never my jam. So I crashed into the woods with my girl and then I faced myself. Twisted like tenor, but the loop is within my life and myself. Three different versions of the same person until they meet. And when they do, it's like they don't know who they really be. It's tough facing yourself and it's hard killing your own emotions. My narcissistic personality got a beef-fed your potion. And not the one I was brewing in them panties last year, but the one that will fix me and tell me I'm dead and it's ruthless. I'm emotionally drained, exhausted, this is me on my end. So before I give my soul away, my words be your magic wand. Yeah, My heartfelt apology to the people that I have hurt this year. Maybe the purpose of dying was to live through all of my fears. 2024, I lost myself and I found myself right there. Now I'm improving and working on myself, my vision set and clear. To the one girl I made songs about, I'm sorry things got ugly between us. I wish you the best and I wish you happiness, that is the reason. You taught me things in life that I couldn't have ever learned without you. My rock bottom broke the limits, but I wish a soulful blossom upon you and to your sisters. Everybody was good as long as it was, or maybe not, but that's just life. You gotta learn and evolve. Yeah, you gotta learn and evolve. And maybe this trilogy will make me the man I wanna be.
Caution. We gave you the instructions that you will not receive a second chance at it, since you're dead.
So,
yeah,
how'd you make it out, Ahmed?
That's a great question. I just forgave myself for my wrongs and I never gave up on myself. Believed in God. All praise God, man.
more than platinum. The way my worth is defined by expensive. I'm writing raps and I'm telling stories. The experience is immersive. I ain't got time to read them texts. Please write the main points in cursive. Be doing this for half a decade. Got EPs that give out my verdict. Presented in the course of depicting. These online rappers be making projects right in front of me and Virk, trying to act cool and get their trophies. Props to you for getting on the charts, but your work ain't really that important. The only potion after a decade would be the ones that we are brewing. Ruthless, my mind is full of thoughts when I'm running inside the smog. Circling in sector A, gathering rhymes like water after a drought. Yeah, I've been through a lot this year, and if I start telling you go insane, I'll blow your brains out in daylight and you still won't be feeling my pain. Trained myself to keep running and never look back. The less I share with the inferior, the more I'll be keeping on track. Stacked on top of one another like the burden of my perplexed heart. The new start to my life will be the afterthought of this YDR. I promised my homie Dowd I'd be the second to get on the plane. Back in 2022 when I was still feeling the positivity insane. 2024 been a domino effect. A drop of tears led to the rain. But ain't nobody taking my place. I see the word outside the pain. And if 2 decades pass by, I would probably forget what I dealt with. I'd be a married man in the corporate trying to melt a pack of butter at 6 a.m. in the morning, cold breeze felt. And a daughter that looked like a mother, a dream that I will have built. Yeah, a dream that I will have built. Wanna be satisfied with my struggle. Wanna be satisfied, wanna feel this life. But I do want the hustle. The corner streets of Shaker Pro, I would be where you find me and Virk, spitting my words on His Majesty in this cold, making a passionate thriller.